NBC5's medical expert, Dr. Robin Miller, joining us now for this week's Focus on Health.
Thanks for being here, Dr. Miller.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get to our first question.
Sounds good.
All right, this is me. Do certain types of alcohol increase the chance of developing melanoma?
Perhaps. A recent study of 210,000 people who were followed for an average of 18.3 years found that for each glass of white wine consumed daily, there was a 13% increase in risk of melanoma. Melanoma is a deadly form of skin cancer that's related to sun exposure. The type of melanoma that's of increased risk is the type that shows up on parts of the body not exposed to sunlight.
So why white wine?
Well, they're not sure, but white wine contains something called acetaldehyde, which damages DNA. And maybe red wine doesn't do it because it's got lots of antioxidants to balance off the acetaldehyde.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Our second question tonight, is there anything new that may determine the cause of Parkinson's disease?
There is. There's a protein called alpha-synuclein. Synuclein. Okay, I got it. That's found in the brain of those with Parkinson's disease. A study of mice with this protein was done, and one group of mice had a germ-free gut. The other group did not. Those that were germ-free did not show any sign of Parkinson's disease. The researchers then transplanted gut bacteria from Parkinson's patients into the germ-free mice. The mice then displayed motor symptoms of the disease along with inflammation.
Okay, so what does this tell us about the potential cause of Parkinson's?
So it means there may be something going on in the brain, but it needs to interact with something in the gut. So if we can get the gut bacteria identified, maybe we can do something with the treatment of Parkinson's disease or preventing it.
Step in the right direction.
It is.
Yeah, very good. Our last question, does going to bed angry have long-term consequences?
Yes. Sleep is important for consolidating memories, and bad memories are harder to suppress after sleeping on them. In a recent study, 2 groups of subjects were presented with pictures of negative images and told to try and suppress them. One group was asked to do the task 30 minutes after being shown the images. The other after 24 hours after a good night's sleep. Brain function was monitored, and the group that slept on the images was found to have that memory stored in the area of the brain that made it much harder to suppress.
So what's the takeaway here?
Do not go to bed angry or thinking about anything horrible.
Okay.
Not a good idea.
All right. No horror movies before bed or something.
No, that would be awful because
rule
it'll
right
be
there.
really hard to forget them.
Okay.
All right. We want to let you know you can send your questions in to Dr. Robin Miller right there at the address on your screen, or better yet, email them in. Dr. Miller at KOBI5.com. Look for the answers to your questions right here next Tuesday night.
Dr. Miller, always a pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
NBC5 meteorologist Adam Kolpak is up next with your weather forecast.
That's right. First, take a look at what's coming up tonight in primetime.